It was another hot day to end the weekend with highs mostly in the upper 80s to mid 90s. We may be able to add on a degree or two more compared to when I'm recording this on warming temperatures up a little bit more in some areas, but cooling down in the upper 50s and low 60s for tomorrow and generally mid 80s or upper 50s, low 60s tomorrow morning, and then by the afternoon, generally mid 80s. We're still monitoring the risk for severe weather tonight, especially this evening along the Nebraska-Kansas border. I'm still seeing some differences in our computer models, though, so my confidence is low. But my confidence is very high that if we do get storms, especially along Highway 36, that we could be dealing with some pretty impactful storms, meaning hail up to the size of 2 inches in diameter and potentially near 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Then, of course, we'll watch the tornado threat as well, but hail and wind are going to be our primary focus. Meantime, here's a look at computer model number 1, showing storms developing around 8 o'clock or so, and we'll continue to stay right along the Nebraska-Kansas border, not really getting down to our south anywhere for the rest of northeast Kansas. We're just not seeing it. And with this one, at least shows a little bit more down closer to I-70 and even south and east of the Turnpike, especially after midnight. But by that time, the risk for significant severe weather is not going to exist. We may still get a warning, perhaps 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail, but this will certainly quickly push off to the east towards Missouri around 3 a.m. So we'll be monitoring it through the evening hours to see how it plays out. In the meantime, we are going to be dry for tomorrow with plenty of sun, a little bit cooler than what we had over the weekend, so that'll be nice. And then as we head towards Tuesday, this model is kind of the outlier from what the other computer models are indicating, showing showers and thunderstorms pretty quickly, especially out in our western communities during the morning hours and pushing eastward through the afternoon with scattered showers and thunderstorms and then winding down a little bit by Tuesday evening, but I think we'll have redevelopment by Tuesday night. So again, we're still monitoring all these chances throughout the work week with several rounds of showers and thunderstorms. I'm still leaning on the fact that we're not going to be looking at all day, all night washouts, but several rounds of rain at times, and several dry times as well, and temperatures generally in the upper 70s and low 80s for much of the 8-day forecast. Here's a quick check of how much rain we could potentially get through next Monday, and many spots getting about 1 to 1.5 inches worth of rainfall, some areas a little bit more. The GFS, a lot more. A little bit on the high side. I don't think we're going to get quite that much. We could certainly use it if it comes in waves, not all at once. We don't want this all at once, but if it comes in waves, that could certainly help with some of the dry conditions we have out in that area. So we're monitoring it each and every day, but first and foremost, I think if we are going to get severe weather on any of these storm chances, the highest threat is going to be this evening. I think the risk for severe weather, while still may exist at times, it's not going to be up to the point of what we have for this evening. But again, it's the conditional risk we have storms in the first place. So that'll be something that we're going to be keeping an eye on throughout the evening and, of course, into the overnight periods. We'll be here with you. If there's stuff going on, we will be here with you throughout the overnight periods and keeping you safe and informed. Have a great night and great day tomorrow.